This is a video on economics for the students of class 12 and we were discussing about theory of supply. In the previous video, we had discussed about various factors which affect the supply of a commodity. Now today we'll be discussing about what is a supply function. Now supply function, it is a relationship, or you can say a functional relationship between the goods that is supplied, the quantity of goods that is supplied, and other things in consideration, like other things should remain same. So there are various factors. Now what are these determinants? The determinants that we had discussed in the previous video, all those determinants should be kept in mind. Regarding to that, whatever is the relation between the price and the quantity supply of that commodity creates a supply function. Now supply function is expressed, or you can say is a function of your price of the commodity. Pn minus 1 is your prices of the commodities other than the good one. Gf is the goal of the firm. F1 is the expression for the prices of different factors of production. T is techniques that are used in production. E is the symbol for expectation about future price rises. G1 is the taxation policy and any new government policy that has been introduced by the government itself. N is the expression for natural factors, all the natural calamities that we had discussed in detail in the previous video, and MT that stands for your means of transportation. So all these, keeping all these determinants in mind, whatever is the relationship between the quantity supply and the price of a commodity is the supply function. Now we've seen that there was an upward shift of the supply curve when we discussed about the shift, or when we discussed about the law of supply. We've seen that the supply curve was moving upward in direction. So what are the reasons for that? So the first one is your law of diminishing marginal productivity. Now what is law of diminishing marginal productivity? It is basically that more the units of variable factors you are using in production, that means more raw materials that you are using for producing goods. So what is happening is your cost of production is increasing. Now if your cost of production is increasing, your product is becoming costly. Now what happens is there is a chance that when excess production is there, so your profit margin becomes, the profit becomes lower. Though you're producing at a higher prices, your sales will increase, but it decreases your profit margin. So what happens is, it tries the law of diminishing marginal productivity. It is a process by which the cost of production is decreased, or more quantity of goods is supplied in the market to overcome this cost of production. Just to have maximum, or to maximize your profits, the producers are selling more because they are incurring huge cost in producing the goods. So they are supplying the goods more so that they have the reasonable or their target of profits that they want to achieve. Next is goal of profit maximization. Now aim of the producer, we know, is to maximize the profits. Now this aim can be achieved only by raising the goods. That means you are supplying more goods at a higher prices. Now higher the prices, higher the price of the goods, like more is the supply. So at high prices, producers usually increase the supply of the goods because they want to make more profits. So this is all we have from the video today. Thank you.